off with today's Manly Minute. Hey,
That's right. Today is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. As we remember that fateful day, December 7th, that you mentioned back in 1941, when the United States was officially drawn into the conflict that was World War II, making it a truly global conflict. But there are 5 things that happened throughout this conflict you probably may not know. And so today we're going to take a look back at that. 5 things about Pearl Harbor. Number 1 thing, okay, we talked about December 7th, right? But according to Pearl Harbor historian facts, it actually started 12 days earlier. November 25th, Japan sent out 5 boats, and those boats were carrying these mini submarines that were going to be deployed. Okay, they moved to their position just northwest of Hawaii. On the very next day, November 26th, they sent out ships that carried aircraft carriers, or aircraft carriers carrying 400 aircraft. And they put them in position as well, and then when everything happened December 7th, they were already in position. So this all started way before December 7th came around. 12 days before that, they were lining up and getting in position. Number 2, ships were repaired for World War II. So what I mean by that is they actually, I do believe, they sunk 8 battleships. 6 of them were repaired and put back into commission. So the problem was that they were sunk in the very shallow waters of Pearl Harbor, which meant that they didn't sink very far, which meant that the military could retrieve them, bring them back up again, repair them, and put them back into commission, except for 2. They were not repaired, the Oklahoma and the Arizona. Arizona stayed at the bottom of the sea. That's now a museum for the war. Number 3, a declaration of war. So Japan decided they wanted to issue a declaration of war. They wanted to break off the peace talks with the United States, but they didn't want to go against the conventions of war. So they wanted to declare this, and they felt like things were getting really tense between the United States and Japan. It started back in the 1920s and then intensified in the 30s when Japan attacked China. Number 4, civilian aircraft attacked. There were 6 civilian aircraft in the skies on that particular day. 3 of those civilian aircraft were shot down, and civilians were killed or injured. This is one of the key moments that officially drew the U.S. into the conflict. When civilians were attacked, U.S. military personnel decided we have to get involved and stop this right now. And that was a key moment in that particular attack. And the last thing, the entire thing lasted just 90 minutes. It started at 7:48 a.m. in the morning, and then by 9:18, everything was completely finished. But here's the thing about that. Here's why it lasted so long. Japan knew they had the upper hand at that particular point after their first wave came through. A second wave they felt would have put them susceptible to a counterattack. So they were sitting there debating, do we do 2 or 3? They did the second. That's when the U.S. mounted their counterattack, turned everything around, and eventually won this conflict. All of these things happened in and around December 7th, 1941. Today is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. 5 facts for you to carry with you as we continue on. To find out more, go to GoodDaySacramento.com. Click on Show Info for today's date. Man up for knowing more about your country and the conflicts. Good Day continues after this.